Hello children, ready for the class? So let's start our class. So class 6, before starting the class, I am going to tell you the syllabus of physics for the half yearly exam. Okay, that is chapter 1 matter, chapter 2 measurement, and all the homework, whatever we have done till date, you have to revise. This all you have to prepare for your half yearly exams. Your question paper will be of 80 marks, plus you will be getting 20 marks for your assignments or homeworks which you are sending us through the mail. So I am requesting you all, if any pending assignments are there, please complete that and submit them within the time, so that you can score good. So children, as you know, we have completed our chapter. Now today I will discuss some questions with you which I have not given to you in your homework, but they are in your book. In subjective type question, page number 44. I have left those because there are many questions which are similar to each other, but you can say it's a part of revision. Okay, so first question is on page number 44, subjective type question. Question number 1 is, explain why hand span cannot be used as a standard unit of length. So what is hand span? Hand span is this 1, 2, 3, like that we can measure something. But if I am measuring something, for example, this board 1, 2 and 2.5. Okay, if a child will measure with his hand span, is the number of hand span will be same? No, because the length of my hand span and the length of that child hand span is different. So our answer will be, hand span cannot be used as a standard unit of length because it varies from person to person. This will be the answer. Now you have question number 3 on same page, page 44. Why a footstep cannot be used as a standard unit of length? You will see this is the same question as question number 1 is there. Okay, so answer will be same. The footstep cannot be used as a standard unit of length because it varies from person to person. Now question number 6 is, what type of scale or device would you use to measure your chest? Now you know, to measuring the length we use ruler or scale or measuring tape. So what type of device or scale we will use to measure our chest? Measuring tape is the answer. Next question, question number 8 on page number 45. Length of a curved line cannot be measured with a meter scale directly. This is true or false? You have to tell. So this is the true statement, because how we measure the length of a curved line? We can't measure it directly with this scale. Okay, so what we do, we take a thread and we cover this curved line with that thread. After that we take that thread and then we measure the length of that thread with the help of scale. Okay, so this statement is true. Now our next question is, name the unit of length which you would like to express the distance between Delhi and Mumbai. It's so easy. The distance between two cities we express always in kilometers. So answer will be kilometer. So question number 11 is, name two things which can be used to measure the length of a curved line. Just now we have talked about, to measure the length of curved line we use two things, thread and scale. Children, I am not going to write the answer here. If you want, you can write these answers in front of these questions in your book only. Okay, I am just explaining, just discussing. Okay. Now second question is, choose the smallest and biggest units of length from the following. there are centimeter, meter, kilometer and millimeter. You all know the smallest is millimeter, because 1000 millimeter makes a meter. Okay, so this is the smallest unit of length, and the biggest unit will be kilometer. In these four, biggest unit will be kilometer. Okay, now 15th question. Name one unit of length which is bigger than a meter. We have learned about multiple and submultiple of length. So length which is bigger than a meter, unit of length which is bigger than a meter is a decameter, kilometer, any hectometer. You can write any one. Okay, so you can write kilometer or you can write hectometer. These all units are bigger than a meter. Children, next question is name two units of length which are smaller than a meter. You know, a smaller unit of length than a meter is centimeter, millimeter. You can write any one. Children, if you will see on page number 24 of your book, there is a heading prefix used with SI units. This I have also explained in my video. So if you will see, there is value of 1 kilometer, 1 hectometer, 1 decameter, 1 meter, 1 centimeter, millimeter, all is given. So the unit of length which are bigger than a meter are called multiples of the unit of the length, and the unit of the length which are smaller than a meter, they are known as submultiples of the length of unit of length. Now next question is write the full name of the following units of measurements. cm, you all know this is centimeter. This is the full form of cm is centimeter. Full form of km is kilometer. Full form of mm is millimeter, and the full form of m is meter. Now our next question is what is the normal temperature of human body on Celsius scale? You all know this, you have read in class 4. Okay, the normal temperature of human body on Celsius scale is 37 degrees Celsius. Clear? Now next one is what is the usual temperature range of a laboratory thermometer? Usual temperature range of a laboratory thermometer is from minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Also on page number 36, laboratory thermometer is given, and here it is written a common laboratory thermometer can measure temperature from minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. This is called the range of thermometer. Okay, now our next question is name the liquid which is commonly used in making thermometers. You all know the liquid which is commonly used in making thermometers is mercury. Clear? Now next one is what prevents the mercury level in the glass tube of a clinical thermometer from falling on its own when thermometer is taken out from the patient's mouth? So we have read, I have told you in my video that there is a kink in clinical thermometer which prevents the mercury level in the glass tube of a clinical thermometer from falling on its own. So this much for today, and till my next video, children, go through the chapter, read carefully and learn all the things, because anything can come in exams. Each and every line you have to read, you have to revise. Okay, so till our next meet, thank you and bye bye.